All right, this video will serve as the overview for our finished product of the Big Blue Parking Genie website. So we're going to go ahead and register an account to start. And so we will just make an account for, we'll just call this user example, will be the person's name. We'll just say user at gmail.com and the password will just be user. And the account type for this person will be user. And so if we go ahead and click in, it says, congratulations, you're the newest member of Big Blue Parking Genie. We'll go back to login, and now we can enter in our information. So user@gmail.com, user is the password. We sign in, and we're going to notice that we have this basic nav bar that just has the user privileges. So we can log out. We'll go ahead and start out by looking at our account information. So type is user, has the full name, email address, as well as the current balance. So if we want to put money into our account, we go to My Balance, click on the Increase Balance button, and then we'll enter in our credit card information. Dollar amount, we'll put $12, card number, and then CVV is 123. Click Increase, you'll notice that we now have $112 in our account. And we can keep increasing the balance, but I'm just going to go ahead and cancel. So now if we go back to account information, we notice we have the updated dollar total to 112. If we want to purchase a parking spot, we can go ahead and look at all of the spots that are available. So the parking spots in green mean that they are available, and the parking spots that are grayed out have already been sold to another user. So let's go ahead and say we want to filter the events. So let's say we want to go to the Big Blue Polka Party. We're going to go ahead and click on that. We'll notice that there's 3 parking spots available for that event at $6 a piece. And looks like they are 0.0 miles from the event, so they are right there. So we click buy, and this gives us the information, the address, the type, travel distance, and the event, as well as the transaction that we'll be doing. So we just say we have a blue Honda Pilot. We're going to hit buy, and it shows us our new balance. We go back, and this takes us to the purchase history, which is the last page that the user can see. And this just shows all the parking spots that they've bought. So let's say they buy another one, say blue. Right, we buy another spot. Cool, now we're down to $99 in our purchase history. Now we have both of those spots in our purchase history. So that is the overview for the user, as well as one other feature is you can delete these parking spots. So let's say we no longer want to buy this parking spot from the polka party. We're just going to go to the basketball game. We can just hit that X button. It will delete it. And if we go back to our account information, we got our refund on that parking spot. Now I will log out, and we're going to go ahead and create the next permission, which is the owner. So we're just going to call him owner example. Do that. Head back to the login page. And you'll notice that the owner has a slightly more sophisticated navbar. So specifically, they can manage spots and attend the lot. So all of these features are going to work much the same as the user. So I won't go over those. And of course, the purchase history is blank because he hasn't bought any parking spots. The Manage Spots tab, we can go ahead and create new parking spots. So let's say that we want to sell parking spots for High Stakes Bingo. We'll say High Stakes Bingo is going to be this Saturday. So we type in our address. I'll just use this 124 Cherry Lane. Distance to venue, let's say our spots are 0.5 miles from the venue. And we're going to sell our spots at, let's do $5 per spot. And let's say we have 12 spots available to sell. This verification code is automatically generated to verify and identify this specific lot that we're creating. So if we go ahead and create the lot, we will go to purchase parking, and now we can filter to High Stakes Bingo. And you'll notice that we have all these new spots that we just created. They're 0.5 miles from the event at the address we just indicated. So that successfully created those new parking spots that we're looking at. And if we attend the lot, we can go ahead and look at the access code. So if you enter in an invalid access code, right, verified code, it says parking spot not available. If we click on, say, parking spot 13, which is a parking spot, we will get parking spot verified because that parking spot does exist and that parking spot was created by this specific owner. So now we'll log out and we'll go ahead and look at the things specific to the attendant. So attendant, this will be example. Okay, now we'll go ahead and log in with his credentials. So attendant@gmail.com. Sign in, and you'll notice that this nav bar is pretty similar to the users. It's fairly limited, but he also has the ability to attend the lot. And so this, as we've seen with the owner, works just like we'll see. We'll verify it. It says parking spot verified. If we enter an invalid parking spot, it'll say parking spot not available, and all of these things will work much the same as the user. So now for our final type, we'll do supervisor. Go ahead and create that account, head back to the login page, and let's log in. So here is the nav bar associated with the supervisor. Again, these are all the same as what we've seen before. And we can go ahead and manage events also. So if you go to purchase parking, you have this drop-down menu that says all the events that are available. If we click on manage events, we say we want to create a new event. Let's say we have a football game versus U of U. And this is not this Saturday, but the next. It will be May 1st. We click on the address. We're going to say that that one's at 123 Aggie Boulevard. We create that event. That's saved to the database. We go to purchase parking, and you'll notice that football game versus U of U is now available. And there are no parking spots for that game yet because no one has bought them. So we would want to go ahead, and an owner would have the opportunity to now create parking spots specific to that event. So that is the overview of our website and the different privileges that each type of user has. Thank you.